Hi again, welcome back. This is the 6th video in our training series. We've got 10 videos for you. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the 6 reasons why people don't hire you. And as you know by now, my name is Tammy Kabell, and I'm founder of Career Resume Consulting and creator of the 6-Figure Pro online coaching program. And very proud of that program, just launched it. Again, if you want more information on it, you can reply to the email that I sent, or you can go to sixfigurepro.com/more-info. No, more-training, sorry. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the 6 reasons that people don't hire you. What you can do when you know those 6 reasons is that you can turn those around and make sure that you're keeping those in mind when you're writing your written materials like resumes or cover letters, or creating your online presence like your LinkedIn profile. Everybody should have a LinkedIn profile. And then also in your interviews, of course. So I hope you learn a lot from this. We'll get started and I'll see you on the other side. Is go over the 6 reasons people don't hire you. This is really important. Because if you can overcome these 6 reasons, then you'll be able to get a job faster. You'll be able to persuade your way into a new position. So let's talk about these 6 ways. The first way, or the first reason that people don't hire you, and remember, employers are people too, believe it or not, is they do not understand what you can do for them. That's really key. That's really important. You have to be able to articulate your expertise and what you can do for them. And the way that you do that is through specific, compelling stories of how you've done things in the past for other employers. That's how you articulate what you do. You tell those stories. It's those stories that make you very memorable. If you just say, I have 12 years of experience in XYZ, they're not going to remember that 10 minutes after the interview's over. But if you start general, I have 12 years of experience in XYZ, let me give you an example. And then you go into a specific story that paints the picture of what you've been able to do with a quantifiable achievement. In other words, something that you're really proud of that you can add numbers to, how it has affected the bottom line of the companies that you've worked for. That's really what they want to know, is how can you pay for yourself? So the second reason is because they do not want or value what you do. That really comes down to, is it a good fit? Do they need somebody with your skills or expertise? And if they do, then it's a great fit. You'll enjoy the experience there and you'll get hired. If they don't value what you do, if you don't show that you are of value, then you're not going to get hired by them. All right? Number 3, they don't believe you. They don't believe you. So if you're not authentic, if you're not real, and if you can't explain how you've done things, then they're not going to believe that you've done the things that you've done. And again, specific, compelling stories is going to help that tremendously. But you want to be able to be believable, you want to have integrity, you want to be authentic, you want to be genuine and sincere. And that's going to endear you to them and help your chances immensely. All right. Number 4 is that possibly they don't believe that they can do it. What do I mean by that? So that means that if you are making promises like bringing in, if you're a salesperson and you've worked for IBM or Apple or a really large named company, and you've been able to bring in millions of dollars and affect the bottom line in that way, they may not believe that they're capable of bringing that out and making millions of dollars as well. But you have to be able to paint the picture for them of what is possible for them. And the way that you do that is you ask them, if this is point A, where you're at right now, What's point B? So, in other words, where do you want to go? Where does the company want to go? Where does this department want to go? And then you build your value to where they want to go, their aspirations. And that way, you can show them that you can take them from point A to point B. And you do that in a very compelling way. And again, telling stories is a really good way to do that. And then number 5, this is a big one, even for my clients. They don't believe they can afford you. So if you're a rock star and you come in and show them that you're a top performer in everything that you've done and you've been able to be consistently top performing in your entire career, they may think, well, I may not be able to afford this person, especially if they are in a small to mid-sized company. So what I've found is that companies that are $10 million in annual revenue and more, that's really the cutoff that I've found, $10 million or more usually can afford a 6-figure professional. And if they're less than 10 million, if they're 5, 6, 7 million, a lot of times they're very intimidated by that. And so you don't get as big a package if you go with a company that's less than 10 million. Although I've seen it happen, there have been exceptions. Usually, if you go with a $10 to $25 million company, boy, that's the sweet spot. And that really will allow you to be paid what you're worth, and they can afford you. And it works out for their budget. All right, number 6. This is also very, very key, and that's why I underlined it right here. They do not want you now. In other words, it's a timing issue, and that happens especially with a lot of startups. They just don't see the immediacy or the need for you at this moment in time. So the way to overcome that is to ask them, what are your initiatives going on right now? What's your immediate goal? What are you working on right now? What are you pushing toward? And then you can actually build your value to whatever that is. Like I said before, you really have to figure out what it is that they want to do right now, and then you show them that you've done something similar in the past. And the way that you do that is if you say, what are you working on right now? What's your initiatives? What's the immediate goal for you in this department, or for you personally, or for the company? Where's the company headed immediately? And then you show them that you can do it. So, oh yeah, well actually I've worked on that before. So you give them that. And that allows you to build an immediate need for you, because again, you can take them from point A to point B. All right, so I hope that this has helped you today. I want to tell you that if you start using these techniques and you actually overcome some of these reasons that people don't hire you, you can make more money, you can get a more fulfilling job that is a better fit for you, and you have more influence and more impact in the companies that you're going to go into now. Hi, so what did you think about that? You got the 6 reasons why people don't hire you. So now I want to challenge you to come up with how to change those don'ts into do's. And that way you get a more lucrative job than where you're at, or if you're unemployed, where you were before. And also something that you're going to really enjoy, and waking up in the morning and going to work. Wouldn't that be great? And so I hope that you can change these from don'ts to do's, and that'll allow you to have more impact in a company and more success in a company, and allow you to create a career path for yourself that you continually move forward in. So that's my challenge for you today, is take the don'ts and for you turn them into do's. And of course, they're going to be dependent upon each hiring process that you're in, and so you need to think about those and how to turn those into do's for each hiring process that you're in. I hope that helps. I hope this training served you well today, and Tomorrow we're going to be talking about a very powerful strategy to use during interviews. It's something that until now I've only taught my one-on-one clients, and I want to share that with you because it's actually a pretty cool technique. And so look forward to that for tomorrow, and until then, have a wonderful day, have a very productive day, and move forward in your job search. If you need immediate assistance, call my office at 816-600-2478, or you can reply to any of the emails that I send you, and I'd be happy to help you. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.